Hello again, all. Welcome back to the speedrun of the speedrun tutorial for the Saboteur. We'll be continuing now with Better Days, the second part of the prologue, where Sean goes back and you get to see a bit of the past, the pre-story introduction to this. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be again playing the game first, how the game is intended to be played, and see how long that takes, and then doing it all over again with a run of my tactics for how to speedrun the game. So anyway, to do that, I'll start by making a save file here. Save game. And hopefully I'll be able to return to this without too much error, because the prologue is actually divided into a number of parts and they don't really tell you when one stops and the other begins. But anyway, so let's start with how the game is meant to be played as the devs intended it now. Just got back from blowing up. That was a misnomer. We just got finished blowing up a petrol station, so now we're back at our base, the wonderful Belle Nuit, and gonna rest for the night. Don't give a fuck about Luke's car. Apparently he doesn't either.
Who do you think is the best dancer?
They don't like me. Haters!
Jules grew up here. Explains a lot. For Veronique, too.
Sean mentioning about Jules Veronique, two characters you are about to meet. Veronique will be very important to the story. Three months ago. So let me see, when would this be? Real world time? When was France invaded? Google. I can't bring this up off the top of my head. Fall of France was the successful German invasion of France in the Low Countries beginning
What the hell are you doing? What's it bloody look like?
on the 10th of
Your
May
whore is my girl
1940.
now, Sean. I will not have another man picking up her skirt.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jules.
You're a driver now. You want respect on the circuit? You gotta stop thinking like a mechanic.
Alright, I'm put on
So,
airs like
February,
some posh wanker with a
March?
silver spoon up my arse. No thanks, brother.
There's Veronique.
Veronique!
Morning, beautiful.
I'm coming along for the race. Vittore asked me to take pictures.
Couldn't he wait till I made myself a little more decent?
I don't believe in miracles.
Ha!
Oh, my sister got all the charm.
And the brains.
That's enough screwing around. We've got a race to win. You boys have work to do. Both of you.
Say the word, boss.
Let's get our girl on the trailer. I want to be across the border by sundown. Ready to move out?
The
More
truck is
dynamic
loaded
camera.
and ready to roll.
And the Aurora?
Trussed up tighter than a nun's arse.
Good.
What does that even
Veronique and I
mean?
will ride ahead. You boys take the truck and head east to the German border. From there, it's a straight shot to Saarbrücken. I've marked the location on your map.
Thank you. I can't actually run right now. There we go.
Come on, Sean, get in.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Jules. Drive to Germany. Okay. Follow the yellow line. Admire the cows. Are they freaking out? Oh god, they are. PS3. Cow glitching aside, I don't think that relates to any viable speedrunning strategy for this game. Gotta do
This
my
is it, my
cow
friend.
skip.
After tomorrow, you'll be a famous driver And I will be right there beside you reaping the rewards of your success.
Which rewards did you have in mind?
The women! These German girls are crazy for racers. We'll have a dozen blonde beauties feeding us grapes, huh? Assuming you don't fuck it up, of course.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, Jews, but there's more riding on this race than you getting your hull knocked off. Vittori took a big gamble making me his wheelman.
You're not gonna let him down, Sean.
I hope not.
Vittori's got bigger problems to worry about these days.
Like what?
Like the fact that the war could break out any minute, huh? Don't you read the papers?
Just the sports section.
These Nazi bastards are itching for a fight. If they get their wish, we're all gonna be out of a job.
The big time concern here is the fact that we're in a huge freaking truck, and it can't really go up hills that much, that well. So when I actually do my speedrunning segment, I'll be trying to avoid hills as much as possible, at least the really steep ones, and probably not cutting across country, just because it doesn't, the truck's not made for that, and it actually affects its speed.
There's the border up ahead. Drive slow and try
Welcome
not
to
look
Germantown.
suspicious.
Right. I should have worn me lederhosen.
I'm serious. These assholes are looking for any excuse to start shooting.
There's more citizens being tormented. Yeah.
Not much farther now. I can smell the petrol fumes from here.
You just keep your eyes on the track and the pedal to the floor, my friend. You let me worry about the rest.
Are you volunteering to be my manager?
What's so funny? I didn't have to be a mechanic, you know. I could have done anything.
All the guys with the white around them are Nazi officers,
All of these
and they
kids are
really like to
stupid,
jaywalk.
especially your cousin Javier. But not usual.
Dick.
You are too clever for your own good.
And beat up citizens,
Got
why
the
not?
girls in the family.
You all
She
saw
likes
that,
to
right?
think so.
What's her beef with me anyway? I can't put a foot right when she's around.
It's not just you. Veronique is tough on men in general.
Jaywalker!
One of these days, I'll take you to my family's cabaret in Paris, huh?
Fortunately, the Nazis don't actually seem to care about the German citizens either.
Let's just say it was not your typical upbringing.
Sounds like fun.
My friend, you have no idea. Cousin Javier, where's the boss?
Victor is waiting for you at the bar down the street. Leave the truck with us.
Okay. Cool story, Cousin Javier is actually invincible right now. There's nothing you can do to kill him. Which is weird now that I think about it, because all the other NPCs in the game, you can accidentally kill them. And because they are plot important, you will get a game over at the moment that you do it. Or a mission failed. Here we are at 6 minutes 50 seconds almost. Just got to the bar. I forgot to point out, if you climb the bar, which you can at this point in the game, there is a sightseeing
You any trouble?
point you can unlock, and I almost fell out of my chair.
Looking for autographs.
But you can use that to get a bit more, what's it called? A bit more contraband, even here in the past, because it all still counts.
Signor Marini, for taking a big chance on a dodgy bloke like me.
The problem is, it takes a lot of time to climb up that thing,
Another round for me, mates.
and I don't think the contraband that you get from it is really worth it.
Dirker flew in this morning from
And now I have another chair.
Kurt Dirker. I thought he was retired.
Dirka.
Speak of the
Dick ass. Can you tell he's Aryan? Hmm?
Guten Abend, Herr Morini. Always a pleasure to welcome one of our Italian friends to the fatherland. I was just speaking of my admiration for General Mussolini. A kindred spirit to our own Führer. Your country is fortunate to have such a leader, yeah?
Nah.
Racing is my passion. I find little time for politics.
Sometimes racing is politics.
No, there is a difference.
You must forgive my ignorance, Herr Morini. We Germans are a simple people. Perhaps you would enlighten us further?
You're invading my personal
One's
space.
a hobby for rich assholes who can't get laid without a flashy car and a silly uniform. The other is racing.
Teehee.
This must be that British mechanic who thinks he's a driver.
I'm fucking Irish.
Irish.
It's getting late. Why don't we call it a night?
The night is young, Fräulein. Stay, dine with me.
I've no taste for German cuisine.
Not yet, perhaps. But soon, the women of your country will learn to savor the taste of a purebred German bratwurst.
Innuendo. Ah, yeah.
Get my crazy sister out of here before she gets herself killed.
Stop blocking, you dick.
Enough! I'm taking her upstairs.
Get out of here.
Stay the fuck down.
I don't think he can hear you.
So now our objective is to beat these sons of bitches up. And, well, like I said in the first video, the fastest way to do that is by knocking them over and then curb stomping them. But they don't always fall easy.
Knob jockey.
I gotta beat all the red glowy guys. Cool story. You can actually fight everyone here.
Use a hand. Keep your left up.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Curb stomped.
The barman's talking to the police. I'll take
But
care
you
of
have
it.
to leave
Good boy. Get
after you beat the 6 dudes, or else you're gonna get arrested. And the game actually does give you a custom game over for getting arrested in Germany during the Third Reich. It's kind of neat. Nice attention to detail. The devs actually seem to do that a lot. There's a lot of different ways you can fail the different missions. And more often than not, as long as it's not just Sean died, therefore game over, they usually include a little
Fuck
extra
me.
to
Skylar?
accentuate your failure.
Are you chatting me up? Hello, Sean. Hi, Jules.
Merde. We'll catch up later. Right now, we need to borrow your car.
Is this
So
car
much
made for 3
awkward
people?
small talk.
Drive the fucking car!
Hold on to your arses.
So this part especially sucks for speedrunning because you have
like
to
old times,
lose
eh,
the
Skylar?
Nazis.
Never a dull moment. How long have you been in town?
Just got in, actually.
I see you wasted no time running afoul of the local police.
Oh, those fellas behind us. They're just having a laugh.
Is this desperado routine meant to be a
And
turn
there's
on?
Nazis all over that will
Is it
report
working?
your position
Will you watch the
and
fucking
automatically
road, please?
reset the
The radio head
yellow
just set up
wanted,
roadblocks.
red
Double
wanted
back and you should be
meter.
able to slip through the net.
So you have to get out of there before they can do that, and before those cars catch up to
That
you.
was fun. Anyone fancy a nightcap?
Brilliant. I'm parched.
Fuck this, I'm not going to be the third wheel. Take me back to the hotel.
The worst is when one of the cars catches up to you, and you can't do anything to avoid it because, for whatever reason, those black cars, like the one right in front of me that's not getting out of the fucking way, are about as fast as this red sports car here. It's really aggravating. Speaking of aggravating.
Go on, you bloody dope.
God, what a dick. I could try to ford the river, but water has a weird effect on vehicles. It makes them slow down amazingly if it doesn't just flat out destroy them. It's really unfortunate. There's no motorboating here. Suspicious zone. If any Nazi sees Sean in one of those areas, their suspicion meter will raise. If it gets full, then they will sound the alarm and try to ruin your day and ruin your speedrun. Happens a lot. God, I fucking hate the Nazi whistle. I heard it a lot
I'm
playing
going
through
to
this
bed.
game.
Keep the noise down, eh? I need some fucking rest.
Come on up. I'll sneak you in the back door.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
So I'm at 13 minutes now, but that's with also my dicking around and that one Gestapo dude not knowing how to drive his fucking car. So let's say 12 minutes? Maybe? Playing it the way it was meant to be
Nothing like a
played?
brisk evening drive to quicken the blood. Except perhaps a single malt McGarren, aged 30 years.
Must be Christmas. Lucky for Jews and me, you came sliding down the chimney when you did.
Christmas, is it? Oh, I'm afraid I've been a bad girl.
Ooh.
Aye, I'm certain of it.
Whatever happened after that weekend in Monaco? You never rang me up.
You never gave me your number?
Oh, that's hardly an excuse. You're not still pining for Jules's little sister, are you? She's a bit of a bore, don't you think?
I don't think I'm her type. So, you in town for the race?
What can I say? I have a weakness for men in fast cars. I've been all over Europe following the circuit. Mum and Dad are mortified, of course.
Beats working for a living.
I wouldn't know.
Oh,
What's this
she
for?
is the 1%.
Shaving your legs?
A girl should always carry protection.
Innuendo! Oh, so that's one hell of a throw. That's embedded deep.
Scars.
We've done enough talking for one night.
Foreshadowing. Or past shadowing? Prior shadowing? Sean apparently has a lot of scars. You never actually see him shirtless over the course of the game.
Where's the Duchess of York?
Dunno.
There's
She was
this
gone
outfit
when I
though, which is
woke up.
pretty cool.
To be honest, I feel a bit used.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you. Come on, let's get to the track.
This is Sean's racing gear. And here again is where the vehicle RNG can fuck you over a little bit. Like, these are not fast cars.
Avengers.
The one over there is fast, but I didn't want to run all the way to it and then get Jules to walk towards me so that we could take that to the racetrack instead. So just casually drive down to the racetrack, avoid the Nazi officers, avoid the civilians who are worse drivers than I am apparently. Just get to the track, and that'll be the end of better days.
I promise.
There are also jumps in this game that you can go off with whatever vehicle, and that will give you more contraband, which will actually play a role in the speedrun of this segment, but there's a little bit of a downside to them that I'll cover after this. So anyway, once this cutscene ends, I'll stop the clock. I think about 16 minutes, 30 seconds for the casual playthrough. A little bit longer due to the cutscenes here. Banana car.
This is your moment, Sean. Remember what I taught you. I trained you to win.
Watch your ass out there! These Nazi bastards are out for blood!
Drivers to starting positions.
I'll see you at the victory party.
And there's the Aurora. Number 49. Surprised it wasn't 69, but whatever. It actually is pretty fun to drive. And if you get 2,000 or 3,000 contraband, I think you can unlock it, but I might be wrong on that one. That's also 2,000 to 3,000 contraband more than I usually want to spare. Okay, so 17 minutes, 28 seconds. Without my shenanigans, probably like 16 minutes, maybe? Anyway, this starts pole position, but we don't want to play pole position right now. We want to go fast through the segment we just went through. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah? No, the autosave. Lost completed mission, left Femme Sinclair. Okay, so there was a mission there and the game didn't even tell me, but whatever. Anyway, 1728. Reset that bitch. Do not update the times. No. Whoa. All the way to the beginning? Oh, fuck me. Can I not do this? Alright, how do I want to do this? I'll splice the video. I'll start the recording again when I'm back where I just got from. Be right back. Lame. Okay, so if I splice the video correctly, this should be right after I said I would restart to start the mission with speedrun version of Better Days. So I'm going to do that now, starting from right where I did it with the casual playthrough, getting out of Luke's car. Though this time, due to various unfortunate explosions, I no longer have Luke's car to get out of, I have a random one on the street. Let's just say things did not go quite as well as it did last time. But anyway, I'll start the clock and go fast now. Or maybe not now. Get in the car, get everything set up right, and now. God damn. It's always something. Out of the way. Spam triangle to get the building to load faster. Casually jog through the building because you can't actually run, they don't let you. Don't get caught on a model. And lay down for a rest. Well, regarding that, I'm still not playing the PC version so I can have lower load times. But it doesn't matter. Mash circle so I can skip the cutscenes and the talking. Sean is very rude when you're speedrunning. Cuts everyone off, doesn't even let them talk. Though it is cool that they put in dialogue for when he cuts everyone off.
Ready to move on?
Where's this going?
I've marked the location on your map.
Sometimes characters will respond to him cutting them off. Well, he'll have different lines
Come
to
on,
say.
Sean, get in.
Yeah.
Anyway. Drive to Germany, driving to Germany. I won't follow the yellow line this time because that's not the fastest route. I'll try and go this way, which I believe should be shorter. The truck can't go any faster
This is it, my
than
friend.
I'm making it.
After tomorrow, you'll be a famous driver, and I will be
think,
right there
let's see,
beside you
if I
reaping
cut
the
it through
rewards of your
here.
success.
Which rewards did you have in mind?
The women.
Cut through the
These German
cow,
girls are
quite
crazy for
literally.
racers. We'll have a
And down
dozen
through
blonde
here.
beauties feeding us grapes, huh?
Yeah, cows
Assuming you
explode
don't
in a
fuck it
bloody
up,
mess.
though.
It's kind of
Well, I appreciate
disturbing.
the vote of confidence, Jews. But there's more riding
And
on
a
this
neat
race
touch.
than you getting your hull knocked off.
I would have driven right through that, but this truck can't go through that power pole.
You're not gonna let him down.
I don't know why
I
it
hope
just doesn't.
Victoria's got bigger problems to worry about these
A lot of
days.
things, a lot of objects in
Expected
the
war could break out any minute, huh?
countryside
Read
here
the
have
papers?
weird physics
Just
related
the
to them.
sports section.
These Nazi
Like a
bastards
shrubbery
are
that you
itching
literally
for a
cannot
fight.
go through
They
at
get their
all.
wish. We're all gonna be out of a job.
That shrubbery is the bane of my existence. This is right where you need to drive through, but
There's
you
the
can't
border
drive
up
through
ahead.
it.
Drive slow and try not to look suspicious.
Right. I should have worn me lederhosen.
I'm serious. These
Car
assholes are
auto
looking
stops,
for
I can
any
start
excuse
going
to
again,
start
but I don't
shooting.
want it model levels, I'll just wait. You can get into that tank right over there, but it doesn't really help anyone. Not for going fast, at least.
I can smell the petrol.
And you
fumes
can't
from
like
here.
store it in
You
your
just
garage
keep your eyes
until
on
you
the
unlock the
track
perk for it
and the
anyway.
pedal to the floor, my friend.
Just if you want to have fun, I
Let me worry
suppose.
about the rest.
Now the main thing to
Volunteer
look out
to
for
be
here is the
What's so
jaywalking Nazis,
I
because you
didn't have
don't
to be a
want
mechanic, you know.
to get
I
a
could have done
wanted
anything.
level,
The
because you'll
teacher
have to
used
lose
say
them
to
in
me,
this fat arse lorry,
all of these kids are
or
stupid,
else
especially your cousin Javier. But not
you won't be able to
usually.
continue the plot.
You are too clever for your own
So be
good.
more careful than usual just so that I can do that without fucking up
She
this
likes to think
recording,
so.
because I've done that enough already.
I can't put
And
a
here we
foot right
go.
when she's around.
Hey, it's not just you. Veronique is tough on men.
Get
in
out of
general.
there.
Why's that?
One of these
Run
days
to the
I'll take
bar.
you to my
There's the
family's
cow.
cabaret in Paris.
If you climb the bar, like I was saying, you can get more
Veronique was
contraband,
raised
but
in
we don't need that. Skip the cutscenes again. Three minutes. Beat up all the red dudes. The wind-up punches, they can't actually block. That guy's down. But but he winds up so long, I'm not sure if spamming them is the best way to beat people up.
Let's get to it then.
There's the Fighting Irish perk that I didn't get earlier because I stealth killed the guards.
Freak. Easy, mate. Save some for me.
3 of them are down. Damn it, that guy got back up before I could curb stop him. Touch him more. This part is really bad for like any speedrun. I'm not sure. I've yet to get a tried and true method for taking all of the fighters out. If you get lucky, you can land a haymaker on 3 of them at a time and then just curb stomp all 3 of them. But that didn't happen this time. But due to AI and programming, there's no guaranteed way of making that happen. None that I know of, at least. Anyway, Skylar shows up. And this is where things hopefully will work.
Just like old times.
Just drive this way.
Never a dull moment. How long have
Avoid
you been in
these
town?
guys.
Just got in, actually.
I see you wasted no time running afoul of the local
I have to
police.
make this turn
Those fellas behind us.
before that car catches up to me.
Is this desperado routine meant to be a
And
turn
now
on?
hopefully they hit that. Oh god, he didn't. God damn it. And this is the worst part.
Go radio ahead to set up roadblocks.
Because
Double
that guy will
back and you
keep
should be able to
following
slip through the
me.
net.
So I can't lose him and progress the plot until I do. Because he's a fucking bitch and he didn't hit the goddamn guardrail like he was fucking supposed to. Which ruins this run! Maybe he'll die on the way to the hotel. God, what a fucker. This is the worst thing that could happen for this segment. Motherfucker. God damn it. If this happens when you're trying to speedrun, you might want to restart entirely, or you can cheat like I did and just use the checkpoint button, but I'm not going to get this time back. God, what a bitch. Anyway, let me show you the way that it's supposed to go, because like I was saying, this is the tutorial for how to speedrun this
Never
game.
a dull moment.
But goddamn, fuck the Gestapo. Seriously.
I see you wasted no
They're
time running
horrible
afoul
people
of the
doing
local
horrible
police.
things, like catching me when I'm trying to escape.
Just having a laugh.
Is this desperado routine meant to be a turn on?
I don't know.
There, that's how it's supposed to go.
Go radio ahead to set up roadblocks. Double back and you should be able to slip through the net.
Yeah,
Where?
and they fucking lost me, just like that.
Brilliant. I'm parched.
Now I cut through here,
To be the third wheel. Take me back to the hotel.
just like that. The thing that I did wrong the first time was I didn't use the emergency brake to turn hard enough, fast enough so I could get to the barrier fast enough. So that one missed thing let them catch up to me, which fucked over the run entirely. God damn.
I'm going to bed.
I can't skip
Keep the
this
noise down,
conversation.
I need some fucking rest.
Come on up.
But yeah, that's
Sneak
how
in
it
the back door.
goes.
Wouldn't have it any
I
other
suppose
way.
the same is true for any sort of speedrunning. Yeah, that's one of the things that can go wrong there. Anyway, skip the sexy time cutscene. Load game. I always try to lose them on the raceway because I feel like that's the easiest method. As long as you can get past the roadblock fast enough, you won't have to worry
Where's
about
the
them
Duchess of
catching
York?
up.
Don't know.
Oh god,
She was gone when I
and
woke
I
up.
fucked myself up
To be
again.
honest, I feel a bit used.
This is another place where RNG can help you or hurt you. It is random what cars will appear outside the hotel here. And I went with the faster one, which was a Nazi vehicle, but apparently the Nazis didn't like me
Dunno.
stealing their car.
She was gone when I woke up. To be honest,
So rather than have to lose them again so I can continue the plot,
My
let's
heart
just
bleeds for
load
you.
checkpoint.
Come on, let's get to the track.
and get Jules to get his ass over here. Come on. And let's take this shortcut to the racetrack. Not only is this way faster than taking the road, it also gets you the awesome cutscenes, which also gets you more contraband. Like I mentioned earlier, there are all these jumps you can go off of with your car, to get contraband and etc. And these are right on the way, so it's really a win-win by taking them. The other thing to be aware of is during this entire cutscene where your car goes in slow motion, you can't control your vehicle. So if you go off the jump wrong and end up heading straight into a building, you can't correct that. Which comes into play extremely during pole position, the race section here. So let's just say 9 minutes 30 seconds, because I fucked up so many times. God. But if you don't fuck up, that might be the faster way of doing it. I tried losing the Nazis by going other directions. It worked with just about as much success as taking the racetrack method. But the problem with going other directions is that, one, cars will appear to try to roadblock you. There are all the Nazi soldiers walking around that will notice you and update your position and so on and so forth. And yeah, it's basically you either make that turn to get onto the racetrack where there aren't any soldiers to see you. If you make that turn fast enough, the cars will never catch up to you, and then you are free to go to the hotel without wasting the extra minute or so that I did. And then when the hotel scene finishes, hopefully a fast car will appear so you can take the jumps and get to the racetrack without worrying. But anyway, let me see. Any faster ways to go during that entire segment? There might be a faster way to drive the truck to Germany, but I don't quite think so. You can try cutting through trees, but there's no easy to remember route, and if you hit a tree, you're in the goddamn truck, so everything will go that much slower. Then let's see, there's no faster way to get into the truck, there's no faster way to get it to Germany, I don't think. Your best chance at getting a faster time is finding a good way to take out the Doppelsieg soldiers in the bar. You have to beat up 7 of them. 6 for the actual plot, and then another one to actually trigger that. Like when the fight begins, you have to beat up 1 person in order to get the Doppelsieg guys to be labeled and count towards your KO meter. Your KO count of 6. So if you can beat them up real fast, pray to RNGesus, that'll cut time. Then lose the Nazis correctly on the racetrack, like I didn't do, that'll cut time. And then, let's see. Yeah, maybe just have better turning when you're getting to the racetrack, and that's the way to cut time off of there. Anyway, so that was mission 2, Better Days of the prologue. And if you like what you see here and want to see more, of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you have any suggestions on things I could do better, or ways to improve, or other ideas for how to speedrun this game, feel free to leave it in the comments section down there. And if you want to see more if you want to see me stream this game live, or see any of the other things I stream live, or any of the things that my friends and colleagues stream, check out our website, our main site at videovideo.net, up there in the corner. The next video will be pole position, which, well, it's the race, so there's not much you can do to speedrun it other than go fast, but we'll see what we can find out. So thank you all for watching. I'll be back with that next time.